Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Supreme Court grants bail to Mr. Khan. FBI searches home of former Trump's advisor John Bolton. Helen Mirren praises role of older adults in the Thursday murder club. Trump shows photo with Putin during World Cup announcement. South African wingsuit flyer redefines human flight. Russian oil supplies to Hungary and Slovakia face suspension. Trump expands crime crackdown to Chicago, threatening full control of Desi. Putin sees light at the end of the tunnel in Russia's-US relation. And human rights lawyers sue Eswatini government over secret US deportee deal. These are headlines. Lead to news detail. Viewers, now the top story is here. The Supreme Court of Pakistan has approved bail for former Prime Minister Imran Khan, a major legal development that has brought relief to his party. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Celebration broke out among PTI supporters soon after the verdict, with leaders hailing it as a step toward justice. Yet uncertainty continues to surround Khan's political and legal future. While bail has been granted, he remains entangled in multiple other cases. Legal experts emphasized that the key question now is whether these decisions will actually pave the way for his release or if convictions in pending trials will keep him behind bars. For PTI, the verdict is being seen as a moral victory, but the coming days will determine whether Khan gains real freedoms or faces further legal obstacles. Viewers, now FBI agents searched the home of John Bolton, former national security advisor under Donald Trump and a vocal critic of him. A source confirmed the search is part of a national security investigation, though officials have not revealed detail. The probe reportedly involves sensitive security matters. Bolton has not commented, while federal authorities say the investigations remains ongoing with further updates expected in the days ahead. Viewers, now acclaimed actress Helen Mirren, starting in the Thursday Murder Club, highlighted the importance of showcasing older adults in cinema. The film, based on a group of retireds who solve unsolved murder cases, brings senior characters into the spotlight. Mirren said it is refreshing to see older people celebrated on screen, not sidelined. She added that the story proves age is no barrier to curiosity, intelligence, or adventure.
Or 75-year-old person, they underestimate them, and they just imagine that they are. And incidentally, it's quite right that they feel like that. I'm not criticizing them. It's absolutely right that young people feel as if the world is theirs and nobody has ever done what they're doing before, But the reality is, of course, every generation has done everything that they're doing. It's just that it's great that we can celebrate that on film.
Viewers, now during an announcement about the 2026 World Cup, US President Donald Trump displayed a photograph of himself with Russian President Vladimir Putin, taken during their recent summit in Alaska. Trump told reporters the picture was a personal gift from Putin. The unusual moment came as the president shifted from sport to geopolitics, linking the event to his diplomatic outreach. Official offered no further details about the exchange.
I signed this for him, but I was sent one, and I thought you'd all like to see it. That's a man named Vladimir Putin, who I believe will be coming, depending on what happens. He may be coming and he may not, depending on what happens. We have a lot of things happening over the next couple of weeks. But I thought it was a nice picture of him.
Now soaring high above the Jack Peaks to Table Mountain, South African wingsuit flyer Wallace is pushing the boundaries of extreme sport. Known for his daring precision and breathtaking descent, Wallace has become a symbol of human courage and innovations in flight. His recent jump showcased both athletic skill and technological advancement, inspiring thrill seeker worldwide and redefining how far the limits of human flight can be taken.
Wingsuiting and base jumping to a quite high level, and some jumps are a lot more technical than others, and I have to put a lot of training in to be able to do them. So during those jumps I have a little bit of higher heart rate and kind of like some nerves, but you have to stay fully focused and concentrate and get the job done. Are we going to open? How long are we going to be free falling? And yeah, you just kind of like want to have a bit of a plan so that you can know if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you can abort and go land safe and carry on again.
Nice. Oh, sick. Yeah.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, cô rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Now, the government of Hungary and Slovakia announced that Russian oil deliveries could be suspended for at least 5 days. The disruption follows the latest Ukrainian strike on facilities inside Russia, raising fresh concern over regional energy security. Officials in both countries are monitoring the situation closely, warning that prolonged interruptions could impact supply stability. The incident highlights how the ongoing conflict continues to strain Europe's energy lifelines. Now, US President Donald Trump announced plan to extend his crime crackdown to Chicago, pledging to use federal authorities to intervene in the city, which is governed by a Democrat. He also warned that he could assume full control of Washington, D.C., not limited to policing but over the city's broader administrations. The remark marked a significant escalation in Trump's approach, intensifying tensions between the federal government and Democratic-led cities.
The city in the world, if you could think. We looked at some of the worst cities in the world, it was worse. And that's why it angers me to see the mayor saying about how they have it on the slide. Not on the slide, it was worse than ever. We have no problem getting that money. That money will come out of Congress. I think it'll be even bipartisan. I would imagine Democrats would vote for that one. When we're ready, we'll go in and we'll straighten out Chicago, just like we did D.C. Chicago is very dangerous.
Now, President Vladimir Putin expressed optimism about the future of Russian-US ties, saying there is a light at the end of the tunnel. He remarked signal hope that strained relations could improve, opening the door for potential cooperation and new business deal. While tension remain over security and geopolitical dispute, Putin's statement suggests Moscow is seeking a more constructive path with Washington to restore dialogue and expand economic opportunities. Viewers, in the last, human rights lawyers and activists have filed a lawsuit against the government of Eswatini, challenging a secret agreement made with the Trump administration to accept third country deportees from the United States. They argued the deal was unconstitutional and violated both national and international law. The petition claimed the arrangement lacked transparency, bypassed parliamentary approval, and undermines the right of migrants who could be sent Eswatini against their will. The government has yet to issue an official response. So, viewers, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is Meeta signing off. Stay tuned for more news. Desi TV USA, DTVNN, or OTT platform DTV Flex, where you can access over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, cô rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.